The substance that will most likely definitely help you get through your entire semester. Not just coffee. I meant me. Me. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Just Koi here, and welcome back to the corner, kids. Look at you coming to sit and politic and parlay yet again. We missed you. How are you? We welcome you. If this is your first time seeing me, it shouldn't have been. What's going on? It better not be the last, so you better subscribe. You better get the red button going. Hit it, all right? And while you're subscribing, because I mean, this might be a little off-putting or whatever. I might seem like a lot, but I promise you I'm likable. So just thumb it up and like this, all right? I know I look like somebody auntie that would be in somebody cafeteria somewhere trying to be hip with the kids or whatever. But the kid herself thought about it the other day, you know, after College 103 or whatever. Video below. I thought, you know, Koi, there's a lot of advice, like as a senior in college, a lot of advice that I actually kind of have racked up over my 4+ year college career, because I think I'm like a 5-year senior if I, you know, pack up years or whatever. Kind of what I wanted to share with you guys today. What we're gonna do now, because I already told you to do what you know you're supposed to do so we don't have to be told again. Let's jump into it. By the title of this video, I know that you might be like, what do you mean balance, Koi? Like, what exactly am I supposed to balance except for my schedule and my carbs for the day? But I'm letting you know right now, once you get into college, sis, not just sis, bruh, balance is everything, okay? So I actually sat and thought about this for a couple of tips and whatnot that I thought, you know, if I was a freshman or had just come into a college campus, what would be some things that I would hopefully wish that someone would like feed into me so that I could have a much better productive academic semester and a decently healthy social life. First thing, finish early if you can. So what will usually happen is if you're a freshman or a transfer or you're just new to the whole thing of going to school and you don't really know what's going on, first day, your professor is going to give you your syllabus. I recommend you go through your syllabus. There is an application called Blackboard. Use Blackboard. Sign into Blackboard and it'll upload everything you need for the entire semester per class on your phone. Before you even get to class first day, most of this stuff, depending on your professor, they usually will have this already ready for you, like your syllabus and everything for review on your phone. So if you don't get to print out your syllabus, look at it on your phone to prepare yourself before you get to the first day of class. If you get to class and you didn't look at your syllabus beforehand, sometimes your professor will give you your syllabus, sometimes they won't. It's on you. You're in college now. I'm just letting you know. Either way, when you get this damn paper, look at it, look at the calendar dates, look at what's due and when it's due. If there is something simple that can get done that doesn't require you to be like in class fully participating, or you need to be there for a class discussion, see if you can get it done. Article discussions, reviews, summaries, whatever the case may be. Look at the syllabus, see what you can get done or a start on. Sometimes professors will put a lot of little details that are gonna matter later into your syllabus about final papers, final assignments. So please look at them, and if you can, start thinking about final paper ideas, start thinking about final projects you may wanna do or work on. Write them down so that you're already a step ahead. Finishing early if and when you can is going to save you so much headache. Just do it and get it done. Don't worry about trying to do 2-3 papers in a week, you know, because you let them lapse, you let them get all out of control because you wanted to go out and you wanted to have a good night out with your friends that you forgot you had a paper due, but you knew about it last week. Just do your paper. Get it done, get it over with, be done. I know the temptation to be everywhere at once sometimes might be a little over enthralling, like it is for me when it comes down to chocolate or possibly a good old piece of fried chicken. You understand?
Don't come for me because I said the Popeyes thing. I'm talking about homemade, I'm talking about processed. Two different things.
But what I'm about to say is like, okay, you don't gotta go to everything. All right, so say no to your friends, okay? Because I know what's gonna happen. Welcome week gonna come. Let me tell you something. September, October, and November, the 3 months of the first semester of school, listen to me, all right? Parties galore, drinks galore. Drugs, booty cheeks flying, twerk contest, the whole nonsense galore. I promise you might feel a little overwhelmed when you see everything that's going on campus or around campus and you want to go, but you can't. Rest assured, you're not gonna miss a lot because you're not everywhere at once. It's all right to tell your girls or your boys, no, I can't go out with y'all. No, I can't go here. No, I can't go there. Keep the balance. Remember the balance. No is gonna save your life. Trust me. Tell your friends, no, you can't go out. Say you broke. Say you got a paper. You are in college now. This is not high school. This is not fool around time. You're in college. Prioritize. It's okay to stay your ass in the dorm on a Friday night because you got to do a paper. You ain't gonna miss shit. This probably should be another video, but I'm gonna say it here anyways. Anybody else gotta care about your time? You should. Kind of carry up with that about not being everywhere at once. Even if you decide to go to a couple places, like you want to go to a couple parties, let's say in the same night, you want to hit a couple spots, but your friends want to lollygag, they want to hang around, they want to do whatever, but y'all got places to be or you have things that you need to do. Your priorities are not everybody else's priorities. Your time and what you got to do and what you care about and where you care you put your time in, everybody else don't care the same way. So that means everybody else is not going to care about the fact that you have an 8 o'clock class and they want to be out till 5 in the morning. Nobody's gonna care that you're exhausted because they kept you out or because you decided not to call an Uber or a Lyft to get your ass back to the dorm. Say no, and remember, everybody don't prioritize or care about your time the way that you do. I mean, I guess this kind of just goes all along with that because I realized when it came down to balancing and figuring out how to keep a balance of a healthy social life and a healthy academic life, I had to come to terms with this. And this when I was at William Patterson University, actually. It's not high school, like I said before, so peer pressure doesn't necessarily have to be a thing. I know in high school, a lot of kids are plagued with peer pressure, plagued with feeling like you have to fit in, you have to look like a cool kid, you have to. In college, you ain't gotta do shit you don't wanna do. Simple like that. You ain't gotta impress nobody but yourself and your professors and yourself. Like, you don't have to do nothing for nobody to make nobody feel like you with the in crowd. There is no in crowd in college. I don't care what you see on the campus. Understand, some colleges are built like upgraded high schools because the kids, not even the kids, the students on the campus act as if they have not left high school, but you have the choice and you have the option to be different, to not act like everybody else, and to not give into peer pressure. Just because everybody's doing shots don't mean you gotta do shots. Just because everybody smoke weed don't mean you gotta smoke weed. Just because everybody done tried a Molly don't mean you gotta be popping them things like they Tic Tacs. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You don't have to follow what everybody else is following. And even when it comes down to Greek life, it is illegal to haze. So you don't gotta do nothing you feel forced to do. You don't have to do nothing you're uncomfortable with. Period, point blank. Peer pressure is no longer a thing. Do not let anybody in college, and it's coming from the kid herself, don't let nobody make you think you gotta do something. You ain't gotta do nothing. And you could tell them I said you ain't gotta do shit. Little bit calmer now. When we come down to the academic side of it, you do not need to overload yourself. When I was at William Patterson University and I started pledging Alpha Kappa Psi Business Fraternity Incorporated, I had one in particular, she just came to my mind. One of my brothers, okay? She took 18 credits, all right? That's above full-time. Full-time. So full-time starts at 12 credits. You doing a lot when you at 15 credits. You doing the most at 18 credits. Not for one semester, not for 2 semesters, but I'm almost positive for like almost her whole college career, she did the most. You feel what I'm saying? On top of her doing the most, sis also held a job at Starbucks. And then she also pledged. So she had a lot going on, and what would happen when Danny had a lot going on from school to work to us it became to be too much, and she overloaded herself. And I remember multiple times, and she could go whatever type of way, but I love her anyway. Mama Bear, love you, boo. Multiple times me and her would have a conversation to the side. I'm like, Danny, you gotta take a step back. Like, you're doing too much. You're gonna burn yourself out, and it's not gonna benefit anybody, including you. That is my advice to you guys. If you are very academically, like, you know, academically focused and you are about your studies, you may not want to have a very like extravagant social life. So you can take on 18 credits and do whatever you gotta do. But I'm just letting you know that you may think you can do 15, 18 college credits at the beginning of the semester. Okay, but when papers, deadlines, projects, presentations, when all that stuff starts adding up, if you're not already learning and getting a grasp on how to prioritize, even from high school, like being completely honest, don't go into college thinking you're gonna take 6, 7 courses and it's gonna be Gucci gravy. If you had a problem in high school sticking to your assignments and what you had to do and get done when you had to get it done, if you always had an excuse for why you couldn't get something handed in on time, if you always had an assignment missing, whatever the case may be, sweetheart, I say this with all the love in my heart, you are not the person that needs to be taking 18 college credits. Be realistic. You are paying for your classes, okay? And regardless whether you fail or pass the class, you have to pay for it. Even if you fail it and you needed it, you have to pay for something else if you don't pay for that again to take it again so you can get the credits. So don't overload yourself trying to impress somebody and you the only person that's gonna have to do the assignments, show up for class, do those projects, be in those presentations. It's just you, sis, bruh. So I suggest you think about what exactly could go into that course load that you're about to take on before you take it on. So imagine if you're gonna double your course load from 12 to 18 credits, your time that you're gonna have for anything else is going to be super duper limited. So I suggest that you get really aware of where you wanna spend your time and what you wanna spend your time on, because again, college is what you make it, and it doesn't have to consist of you trapping yourself in your room due to lack of friends or too much work, or you not having any real grades to show because you don't never do your work. Some people don't take this to heart, but you should. On a college campus, I don't care how many students is in the entire population. I really don't. Let your business be and stay your business. Reputation on college campuses builds very fast, it lasts very long, and it can be destroyed before you even have a second to fathom what happened. So please, be mindful of your business and the business you choose to keep and the business you choose to involve yourself in. I mean, whether that's a money endeavor or a friendship drama situation, because I know I got stories of what you do when somebody screw over your friend in college. You run up on somebody's dorm room. Do as I say, not as I do. Learn from my mistakes, okay? But ultimately, I've seen personally, like firsthand, what happens when people start talking about your reputation because you don't know how to keep your business as your business and you let everybody else in your business. Just mind your business so your business don't mind you. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope this also video was helpful with the school semester just starting. Like, there's not a cap on advice you can give to help somebody else be possibly more productive and successful in their semester than you had at one point in time. So that's what these are for. I hope they were helpful. If they weren't, let me know what I missed. Drop down in the comments. You know, keep a dialogue going. Are there some tips to keep a good balance when it comes down to going to school, whether you're a transfer student, a freshman, upperclassman, you know, continuing student, older student? What are some things that you learned how to keep a good balance between having a healthy social life in college and having a very, very good academic standing for what you want based off of who you are? Again, comment, like it, subscribe. I'm almost 1,000% sure we're established as the latest corner on the block. I think we hit the threshold, because you know we hit over 100 kids on the corner, and we're growing. This isn't gonna stop. We're gonna keep going, because how can you dim a light? How can you dim a light? And we lit. We the latest light ever. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for staying and rocking with the kid and staying all the way through. If you have any tips yourself, please drop them down in the comments below. And until next time, kids, bye-bye. Scurry, scurry. Do that homework. Don't procrastinate. Get it done, be done, so you can have fun. Make that your new slogan. Get it done, be done, so you can have fun. And on that note, you're welcome. This is